The book of 2nd Maccabees, chapter 6, verse 26. It says, for though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead. Wherefore now, manfully changing this life, I will show myself such as one as mine age requireth, and leave a notable example to such as be young, to die willing and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment. Okay, first and foremost, I want to give infinite honors and prayers to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rekah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and salutation to the icons that's pushing the truth and sincerity. And Lord willing, this video be edifying. First and foremost to the whole free elect, and then to those that cleave to the body. All right. And as you can see on the meme here, the screen, it says, I can and I will. Hey, man, you got to have a stand on the business mindset, man. All right. You got to stand on principles. Okay. It's required of us, man. All right. To stand. Okay. And to stand on principles is not to just, all right, say and don't do, but it's to do and say. All right. Because they that preach the gospel shall also live of it, man. All right, so it's certain requirements required of the men of the Lord, not to just teach this word, but okay, but to be what? But also to be able to display it in the sight of the nation of the people, man. Okay, this is the word principle in the Strong. It says main, principle, chief, dominant, most important. All right, most important. All right, original, the first, the ruler, sovereign. You got to have that sovereign mindset, man, or that sovereign mind state, man. All right, like Eliezer, man. You got to have that, man. You got to be a notable example to this truth. All right, a notable example. Okay, I always go into there's a thing I say, man. A man leave a legacy, but then there's men who leave like a historic mark, man. All right, your legacy is what follow you. Okay, but then they have men who was outstanding for the things that they done. All right, famous. All right, as they speak about it Sirach. I think the 43rd or the 44th chapter. All right, let me make sure. Yeah, it is 44. It says, and let us now praise famous men and our fathers that beget us. The Lord had wrought great glory by them through his great power from the beginning, such as they bear rule in their kingdoms, men renowned for their power, giving counsel by their understanding, and declaring prophecies. So when you stand, all right, you standing on principles, man. All right, and you declaring prophecies, which this has been coined by Elder Tahar through the Spirit of the Lord, the year of prophecy, which through prophecy, it condemns a kingdom, man. All right, Jeremiah 28:8. All right, it's to root out and pluck out the wickedness, man. Okay, and this man right here, Eliezer, all right, stood on principles and moral integrity, man. This 2nd Maccabees 6:26, it says, for though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive or dead. So look, he basically he was settled on his leads like, look, bro, whatever y'all gonna do, hey, I can't escape the hand of the Most High, man. All right, he tell you that in Job. He sealed it up. Matter of fact, this Job 37:7. It says he sealed up the hand of every man, that all men may know his word. All right? So whether the deceive and the deceiver is his. So whatever's going on, the Lord sealed it, man. Matter of fact, let me get this word sealed right here.
Strong's H 2856. Chatham. Chatham.
It says to seal up, to fix a seal, to seal up, to fasten by sealing, to lock up, man. You see? So the Lord mark up or close up, man. All right? He mark it, okay? And the whole disposal thereof is of the Lord. Proverbs 16:33. So you got to have that I can and I will mindset, man. All right? And remember, Jake, you got to stand on something, man. All right? I ain't going to even go into the fall for anything. As men of the Lord, listen, we are obligated to stand, man. That's it. You know? Because our fall is different from the fall of grace. All right? We fall, we stumble with mistakes. All right? Not an actual fall into a deep ditch. All right? That's not how righteous men do. Because we have wisdom and knowledge to guide our steps. That's why the Lord said, I ordered thy steps. You see? The wisdom and knowledge. Okay? But this, I don't want to keep rambling. This 1 Corinthians 10 and 12. This is a heavy precept, man. All right? Even though it's, you know, it's fundamental, but it's heavy, man. It says, wherefore, read 11. Now all these things happen unto them for examples, and they are written for our admonition, upon whom the ends of the world are come. Wherefore, let him that thinketh he stand take heed lest he fall, man. So even if you standing up for the Lord, take heed on what you standing for. All right? A lot of jakes is in this thing for the glory of the men to be seen of men. All right? To please men. Okay? And the Lord gonna search out your heart, man. Because for him to search his own glory is not glory. All right? But when you glorify the name of the Lord and do it in truth and in spirit, hey, the Lord know what's up with that, man. All right? You got to stand on this thing, man. And I came up with this little lesson on the fly at work today, just thinking about standing on this thing, man. All right? Because in the sight of the nation of the people, we going to, some of the men of the law are going to have to be witnesses for standing for the Lord. You know? Other men that, going to prevent them on this side. But, hey, you don't know what your lot might fall on, man. All right? So, you far as casting that lot on where you gonna stand or fall at, man, that's, hey, you gotta stand on your principles and your morals and just, do this thing in the sight of the nations and the people, man. This Exodus 24:7, and it reads, it says, and he took the book of the covenant and read it in the audience of the people. And yeah, you gotta stand bold as a lion doing that, man. That's something you gotta stand up and do. All right, read the book of the law in the ordinance of the people, man, until the Lord close the book, all right, and send a famine of the word, which is coming, because the elder apostle Tahar declared the decree, all right, one video a day, because the famine of the word coming. They about to shut the internet down and go with their move, all right, and that's beautiful through the spirit, because we can see it, we can feel it, we know it, man. All right, it resides in our heart. All right, and the Lord put that on his spirit. Look, give it all out, man. The Lord about to the Lord unlocking the treasure box and giving everything out, man. It ain't gonna be no excuses, man. In the end, it says, and they said all that the Lord had said we will do and be obedient. Yeah, and that first principle is to the men of the Lord. It goes to Moses first, who was reading it. All right, now, in the latter times, men are born in reincarnation, the men of this book. All right. Standing on what they read and what they do. Okay. They have to abide therein, man. All right. Let me get that in Joshua. All right. You got to stand on that, man. Okay. This Joshua 1:8. It says, this book, Marie 7, only be thou strong and be very courageous. that thou mayest observe to do according to all the law which Moses my servant commanded thee. Turn not from it right hand or to the left, that thou mayest prosper whithersoever thou goest. This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth, but thou shalt meditate therein day and night, that thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein. For then thou shalt make thy ways prosperous, and then shalt thou have good success, man. All right? And that's, hey, you got to be bold. You got to roll with confidence, man. All right? Confidence is with faith. That's why you got to have that I can and I will mentality. And let the rest of the chips fall where they may. All right? If you don't be successful or prosperous in it, it's because the Lord didn't grant that to you. All right? But pray that the Lord affirm thy feet. Matter of fact, let me try to find that. Bear with me. And bear with me. Okay. All right. It was one I'm looking for in particular. Bear with me, bear with me, bear with me. It won't be. It's a rock of Proverbs. I'll get this one in Psalms. This is a good one, though. This Psalms 122 and 2. It says, our feet shall stand within thy gates, O Jerusalem. All right? Hey, and when your feet are fixed in serving the Lord, that's might what it be, Missy. Your heart is fixed. Salaka isn't song. This is Psalms 112 and 7. It says, he shall not be afraid of evil tidings. His heart is fixed, trusting in Yahweh. His heart is established. He shall not be afraid until he see his desire upon his enemies, man. And that's what you got to stand up on. Your heart got to be fixed, man. It got to be sealed. You see? It got to be sealed. Salaki. That's the brother calling him Salaki. Let me answer the brother real quick. That's the elder, Salagi. But that's what it gotta be, man. I'm gonna get these couple of scripts and get out of here. This for Philippians 2:16. It says, holding forth, I'm going to read 15. It says, do all things without murmuring and disputing. All right? Because, hey, you know, this truth take a lot of, it requires a lot of your time. You know, when you get in that spirit, that grumpy spirit, you know, you be the Grinch. All right? Well, that's the spirit you got to get in the world that's all catered around love, man. And fucking wickedness, man. All right, you got to get in that all still hard Grinch spirit, man. All right, to take up on the world. Now, do you just walk around mean, you know, be a mean man all day? And when you go into that word mean, I forgot how the brothers go into it. You escape me right now. But you don't be a mean man. You don't be a lion in your household, man. But hey, you gotta gird up yourself, man, to protect yourself from this world, man, this loving world, and get out of that loving spirit, man. A loving spirit is a free spirit, all right? A free spirit, man, stand for anything. But when you stand on the principles of the Most High or on godliness, man, you stand for what the word of the Lord say, man. And you don't err from it. It says, do all things without murmuring and disputing, that ye may be blameless and harmless, the sons of the Most High, without rebuke in the midst of a crooked and perverse nation, among whom ye shine as the lights in the world, holding forth the word of life, that I may rejoice in the day of Mashiach, that I have not run in vain, neither labored in vain, man. Yeah, man. You don't want to put your hand to the plow and look back, all right? Because you couldn't withstand the time, or you couldn't withstand your flesh or your lust, man. All right? Standing on principles is putting your lust under your feet, man. All right? Or the things that give on place to the devil, man. All right? Resist the devil and he shall flee. That's how you stand on your spirit, man. All right? Your spirit got to be firm. All right? Knowing the master. Knowing what it serves, you see? This Matthew 26 and 33. And it reads. Is this right? Oh, no, I'm not done. I was at 26 and 33. This 26 and 33, it says, Peter answered and said unto him, though all men shall be offended because of thee, yet will I never be offended. Meaning I'm standing on with the words of the Lord, man. Regardless of how men of the world see me, man. All right? Let's get this word offended up. See what it says. Let's see what it says. Matthew 26. Let's see what it says. Bear with me. All right. When you're offended in something, you're ashamed of something, man. You don't want to stand on it. All right. Look at this. This is good.
Strong's G 4625. Skandalon. Skandalon.
The movable stick or a trigger of a trap stick, a trap, a snare, an impediment placed in a way and causing one to stumble or fall. You see? It says a stumbling block, occasion of stumbling, a rock which is caused of stumbling. It says, now look at this. See, when you be offended, it says applied to the Mashiach Yahushua, whose person and career was so contrary to the expectation of the Jews concerning the Messiah that they rejected him by their obstinacy, made shipwreck of their salvation. You see? So when you fall weak or don't stand on the words of this book, holding forth the word of life, any person or thing by which one is entrapped, drawn into error or sin. You see? A trap, a stumbling block. Okay? A rock of offense. You see? All right? So, you're going to miss out on your salvation, man, if you be offended in this word. All right? Blessed is he who is not what? Offended in me. Okay? I just want to bring that out, man, because that's standing. All right? When you're offended in him, man, you're going to fall. We get 40. We read 40, same chapter. And he coming unto the disciple and finding them asleep and saying unto Peter, what could ye not watch with me 1 hour? Watch and pray that ye enter not into temptation. The spirit indeed is willing, but the flesh is weak. So you got to stand up, man, for that hour, man. All right? It's going to take them an hour to destroy this place, man. 30 minutes. You see? So that 1 hour, we got to be on our watch. A watchman don't go to sleep. He stand up. He watch out his tenure for his watching, man. If he go to sleep, that mean he what? He fell. He not standing on his watch, man. All right? This Hebrews 10. This Hebrews 10 and 23. It says, let us hold fast. I'm going to read 22 because you know that's good. It says, let us draw near with a true heart and full assurance of faith, being assured of the things we have learned in, man, and continue in them. That's standing on on your morals, having our hearts sprinkled from an evil conscience and our bodies washed with pure water, being cleansed of the word. Let us hold fast the profession of our faith without wavering, for he is faithful that promise. You see? So if he faithful that promise, he gonna give us that, you know, which we long for and hope for standing so boldly. All right? Or standing so stiffly. You're gonna receive a crown for that, man. All right? Which is prophesied by the prophet Esdras, man. This Hebrews 3 and 6, it says, I'm going to read 5. It says, and Moses verily was faithful in all his house as a servant, and we are servants of the Lord, for a testimony of those things which were to be spoken after. But the Mashiach as a son over his own house, whose house are we, if we hold fast the confidence and the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end. If we hold fast the confidence and rejoicing of the rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end. And we'll be the house, man. We'll be joint heirs with the Mashiach Yahushua. You see? I'm going to read 14 and get out of here. For we are made partakers of the Mashiach Yahushua if we hold the beginning of our confidence steadfast unto the end. So, hey, you got to have that I can and I will spirit, man. You see? And rejoicing of the hope firm unto the end, man. But with that, man, until the next time, I want to say shalom.